Right, when you're
okay,
press that.
Yeah, pass your message.
You see it start to go blue.
That's when we start. Okay, lovely.
And when you're ready to stop,
Yeah.
press record. Press that same thing again.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the fun palace train is about to arrive on platform 13.
Today we're performing 8 songs that we've written towards the film that will be going into Stratford Station, and it's a musical based on Joan Littlewood's life, so it'll be a sort of musical documentary, which is a new format. And Gwyn and the East London Brass, so it's Gwyneth Herbert and her band, and East London Brass and members of the Upbeat choir who are performing today. And there's going to be repeated sort of sets, so it'll be running for 3 hours this afternoon. The 4th of October is Joan Littlewood's 100th birthday, or it would have been, so there's a lot of centenary celebrations going on. So there's fun palaces happening in every city pretty much in the country, and this is one of them.
What's exciting about here today, I think that the spirit of Joan is really captured in that she felt, like the song says, we should bring the theatre to the people. And here we are, definitely bringing it to the people, forcing it upon them.
There's had to be a lot of people that have been on board to make it happen, and without the station staff, without all the various different people that have had to be consulted, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
I think, yeah, it will make the job more fun, and a lot of people are going to come to places like this. So if we can do more of this, it will be really brilliant, yeah.
It's really phenomenal how the staff have supported this project and how engaged they've become. Just watching them here, watching the performances, seeing them deal with the public. We can't do any of our projects without the support of London Underground staff.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Joan had this crazy idea to build a fun palace, which unfortunately never got realised. But it's really informed not just today's performance, which it really has, but also the methodology that Mel and I have been using throughout this entire process.
She was a fantastic kind of socialist, revolutionary theatre director, and believed in making theatre by and with the community. So it's not just for the West End poshos, it's actually for the community. So she kind of invented social inclusion in the arts before the Arts Council did, I think. So it's kind of ironic she never got any Arts Council funding.
My name's Martin Myers. I'm a baritone player in East London Brass. We are a traditional brass band who were established in 1909 in the East London area, in fact Walthamstow, where we still rehearse and are part of the community. Definitely the first time we played in the tube station. It's definitely going to be a challenging environment because it's very big and boomy, so we'll have to follow our conductor very closely because we'll hear the sound bouncing around the venue, and we've also got to work with the people on a different level. So that's going to be interesting. The people working with are fun, and our band are fun. We're not just about being a brass band, we are a social family as well. So yeah, it all links in for us.
My name is Joyce James and I'm from Upbeat. Upbeat is based in Wanstead, at Wanstead House. We meet on Tuesdays Many of us hadn't heard about Joan. Well, I hadn't heard of Joan before, but I just think she was such a wonderful person. I wish I was around in her days. But it sounds great, and we're looking forward to it.
She was obviously an amazing character, and it's fantastic that her ideas have lived on, and the Fun Palace idea is finally coming to fruition in a way.
Within the theatre's heat and the dust upon the stage, he wore sandals, she a cap, they both wore ruby rage. She took his hand, he took her home, and threw a scarlet megaphone into the world to lie. Oh, they were talking, 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 they were talking through the night.
The songs are, as a musical tracing someone's biography would have kind of like narrative plot points. That's what we've done. So we've used sections of history from Joan's life and work. So, for example, there's the ballad of Jimmy and Joan, which is when she met Ewan McCall, which is a kind of manifesto song. So it's a kind of theatre workshop, which was the company they set up together. They were sort of very radical, communist, pretty much, Marxist theatre company, and that's the story of them meeting, and it's kind of as a folk song, but it turns into this giant Hans Eisler sort of choral, pounding timpani, vast brass sections.
Let's talk and bring us to action. Let's action lead us to power. Let every word ring out from the heart. Let's shine. Rise from the grave of injustice. Every mouth can see. Our hearts are warm in every action for
There's a song written for Murray Melvin, who is the archivist at the Theatre Royal Stratford East, and he was in the original Theatre Royal Company. So Gwyn's written a song as Murray that she'll be performing, singing to Joan.
Hey, Joan, what a bloody morning, what a ruddy lot of rain, Joan. Soak me right through to the sodding, sodden bone, Joan. Want a cup of tea? I'm making one for me, no milk again, Joan. Knew there was something I'd forgotten, just it's been like this for months now, every minute on the go. What with the statue, all that filing, no, I didn't ask, I know. God even tearing off a string, and no one ever mentions this. She sounded bloody beautiful, oh Joni, how I miss. Well, here's your cup, Joan. What's a lot of fuss? You know they're just now catching up, Joan. All good intentions.
She was the first to ask the young kids what they wanted. Because as youngsters, you're always told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. She didn't like that. She always asked the kids what they wanted, and however incredible or futuristic or way over the top, she was the facilitator that helped them try and get there.
They're all still here, Joan. Faces on the wall, I love them all. Our fellows queer, Joan. And they can see I never drink alone, Joan.
She wanted everybody to be part of entertainment. Entertainment that had to do with learning and growing up. And look at the whole of Stratford Station. And they've been dancing, haven't they? And it's been wonderful. She would have been so pleased.
And I straighten all their frames, you know. I keep them safe and sound. And every evening I still beautifully ring the curtain down. Good night, Joan. has left me reeling, pitiless theft, hiding in the shadows from the spaces he's left. No smile in the morning, no hand in the night, no new song worth singing, no story to write, no anchor, no comfort, no meaning, no fight. But then some days I almost can hear him say, don't you ever stop dreaming, darling. I'll be here to warm your bed. And if the sunrise looks uncertain, don't worry, darling. Don't you ever stop dreaming.